Okay, so first of all, please could you just introduce yourself and tell me about the role you're representing here today?
I prefer to profile myself as the SoulMatters Mentor, specialized in matters of the soul and why soul matters.
Fantastic. And what's been the most defining chapter of your professional journey so far?
There are actually two moments. One moment has been that I had kind of the dream life, no worries, financial free, and so on and so forth. But despite all the success, I had to go to 4 therapy sessions each week to deal with my sense of emptiness, being unfulfilled and totally, utterly unhappy. And that was the moment where I had this question, how come? How is it possible? Because I see also other people who are famous. So I went on this quest, and that was the turning point that made all the difference in my life. The other moment has been sitting on my meditation cushion at 5 a.m. in the morning. And then I suddenly realized the thoughts that I had, the feelings that I had were actually the same as the one that I had the day before, the one that I had a week, a month, a year, years before. And I so clearly saw that when I would not master these kind of thoughts and feelings, I would for sure at some point end up in the gutter, and that was not a pretty picture at all. So that's where I made the decision to get this under control, with which I want to say that change, real deep change in one's life, doesn't necessarily need to come with a big dramatic kind of boom. It can come in the quiet moments that you're sitting by yourself, alone, where something big can reveal in a small way.
I love that. That's fantastic. And what continues to inspire your work and fuel your vision for impact?
There's a short story that I would like to say as an answer. It was in 2009, I signed up for a Kundalini Yoga teacher training. And in the first class I entered, I was introduced to this aspect of us that is called essence, our true self, our soul. And immediately I could see what soul is, how it could be applied in daily life, and what it can do for us. And then I had this thought, when everyone here in this world could see what I saw back then, I'm sure that all the harmful things that we see happening today will not happen again. They will simply disappear, vanish, never ever to return again.
Amazing. And what's your view of the Forttuna Excellence Awards and basically as a platform for global leadership and impact?
I believe that there are many extraordinary visionaries out there who have not received yet the recognition and the acknowledgement they deserve. So first and foremost, the Forttuna Excellence, Global Excellence Awards offer a platform, or offers that recognition and then the acknowledgement, but even more so, and I think that is of greater importance, they offer a medium, a platform for those visionaries to share their vision, to share their gifts, to speak about what they envision. And so therefore, in an indirect way, Forttuna Global Excellence Awards is supporting those to make the change in the world we so much long to see.
And let's talk about the future. So what legacy would you like to see in the future of you leaving through your work and impact?
We are in a transition, that is what I believe. We are in a transition into what is called a fifth dimensional way of living. And the interesting thing about this, and this is where my heart and passion lies, to give support to that. And what is so interesting about it is that the qualities that awaits us in 5D is actually something that we are now already invited to implement, to practice here in the 3D reality. So what I really hope is that the legacy I leave behind is continuing to be of support, of guidance and inspiration for those people who have chosen to embark on that journey and to eventually successfully reach that state within themselves.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today, and I hope you have a fantastic evening.
I'm sure I will. Thank you so much, Emma.